In this video, we are going to be doing a multiple time frame analysis on the Euro US dollar pair. We're going to be starting here on the monthly, and we're going to get started right off the bat. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out, see where I am in the overall market. Looks like I'm right here in the middle of the thick of things. In fact, there's an extremely important pivotal level that I'm sitting at here. You guys can see all the way back that price just seems to always like to pivot around on. And that right there is where the market currently is. So this should be fun. Should have a lot of fun on this pair. Let me get these ads out of the way here. Okay. Monthly time frame. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to mark the relevant levels. So we've got our current support and resistance / supply and demand level. We've got recent highs here. That will be an important level. And our next level to the upside, let me go ahead and zoom out here. Okay, my next important area to the upside will be this area right in here. Let me just see here. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so these are the important support and resistance levels that I'm looking at for the Euro US dollar. It looks like we do have a trend line coming down here. Just to get you a grip of the overall market, it is still essentially bearish. Ultimately, we are looking at a retracement now on the overall monthly time frame. So you guys know how structure works, right? You're moving down, come up, moving down, and your most popular, your most likely retracement level will be your recent swing lows. Let's see if I can mark this here. So your recent swing low over here is where you're likely to retrace and then continue down. So I'm going to show you guys here on the chart now what I see here. I see that price has come down. We have retraced. We have come down. We played here for a little bit. Okay, unable to make new highs or new lows. And then boom, we see a bullish breakout. Right, and obviously we would be expecting price to struggle right in this area according to structure. So ultimately what that boils down to, get this off the screen, what that boils down to is this current level that we have marked here, because it is a zone, and ultimately this zone right here is what's causing these issues. So we are going to be watching this level very closely. Right off the bat, I can tell you guys it will be important. Let me get all these off the screen here. Okay, so currently sitting at an extremely important level where we could see a reversal. Let's go ahead and go down to the weekly time frame. I've got all the information I need from the monthly, and let's see if I can just start to shape up what's going on here. So we were struggling here. We've broken through. We did get a bounce down from this level on the weekly, and it looks like our last week closed extremely strong, but not quite through our level. So that's very interesting. And if we refine this level to the recent data, our recent swing was actually right here. So we do have some room to the upside. So I am bullish until this level. I have a bullish bias. So all I need for these higher time frames is just a slight direction that I can use for the lower time frame. So I do expect a push up. Although understanding this was a strong bullish candle, we could see a slight retracement this next week before continuation of the upside, but ultimately I am bullish. So let's go down here. I think I've got all the relevant information here on the weekly. Let's see if I can find some more information here on the daily. And it looks like right off the bat, I see a very nice channel coming up. Let's go ahead and mark our channel. All right, nice and clear channel heading up here on the daily. Clear image of what that looks like, but see if there's anything else that's relevant on the daily here. Let's see. On the daily, so I will in this instance I'm going to go ahead and mark structure on the daily. I think it'll be important for understanding when price is completely reversing from this major pivot point and heading down, or when we're going to see a continuation. So in this instance, I'm going to go ahead and mark some structure on this daily time frame so that we can have a little bit more clarity. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay. And that's it for the daily. Let's go down to the 4-hour. Just zooming in here. Let's see. Okay, again, our very nice channel. Go ahead and refine this zone here for market reversal and refine these highs. Okay. Now, it looks like we had a nice counter trend line here. And we did. And looks like we had this one originally. So this was a fantastic entry. Had we been looking at this last week, we knew we were heading up. We're in this bullish channel. We had a break and retest in our channel, and we've since risen. Let's see, we have since risen 170 or so pips. That was a fantastic trade. We were not there for that. We had a development. We have since broken that, so we're extremely bullish, and honestly, I am expecting retracement soon, right back down to this level. And we could even see a deeper retracement down here. Go ahead and take note. I wouldn't necessarily mark the 4-hour structure right here because we are paying attention to the daily structure, but mark in your mind, understand kind of where you are at on the 4-hour. You are in bullish structure. You're in bullish structure until this level over here. Let me show you guys, until this level over here were to break. So we could see a retracement back down to this recent counter trend line. We never really got a great retest. We could see a retracement here and to structure before we shoot up, because you guys know we are due for a retracement right now. So we have that in mind. We're not too focused on it though. We're more focused on the overall entries into the market. So let's go ahead, and I will go down to the 1-hour just to see if there is anything else we can use. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so look how we did get a slight rejection from this level. We've broken through. We're coming down again. I would honestly expect to see a retracement. So okay, here are the two options. Here are the two options. Price can retrace to this level and then continue to make new highs, okay? Or price can retrace all the way down to these levels and then continue to make a new high. So these are the two levels, of course, assuming that our bullish bias remains and we are expecting to see this next monthly level. These are the two options we could see. So these are the two trading entries that we're going to be looking for. Now, at this current time, we don't have any setups. So what we're going to be doing this week is we're going to be waiting for price to give us one of these setups here on these lower time frames, and then boom, we're going to be waiting, ready to go to take these entries way before they ever happen. So this is a great example of when you're doing your top-down analysis, you're not always going to have an entry right off the bat. You're not always going to see necessarily that the playout is ready to happen soon. You might just see that you have a plan and you're going to need price to kind of develop a little bit before you can execute. In fact, that's the most common scenario. So this is one of those examples. I hope you guys got value from this video.